Team 5 should be there, so give it a few seconds. I've been Ada, and I'm off.
David, straight off the bat, welcome along. Freddie, morning to you. Just give us a thumbs up for sound and vision. I have two new additions to the stream. One you can see in the top right now. So it's a map of the incoming aircraft. Any of the mods can hit explanation map. Sandra, morning. And we also got the pilot wave counter to work, I hope. Sound and picture's good, thanks Sandra. So let's see if the wave count will come up. Need to go into this, Hopefully a wave counter should display very shortly, if I have it working correctly. Oh, and the wave counter's working. I've been messing, Helen, yeah, but I've fully tested, so it should be okay. I've tested the feck out of it. Kjerke, welcome along. Thanks to Ado for the redirect. I've been watching his stream all morning. Lady Patricia. So no rain for a change, which is great to see, but it is a little bit breezy. So if there's any wind noise on the microphone, I do apologise. Got to start with an F-bomb. Start as you mean to go on. Now I need to get flight radar up also. So as Ado said, there is a bit of a gap. Oh, my map is on Porto. So it looks like Ryanair. It's our next approaching plane. I can see it way off there in the distance. Actually, never thought of that, Sheila, have an F-bomb counter. Good idea. Brian, welcome along. Sandra, Miss Wolves, welcome along. So, first incoming aircraft at the stream, Ryanair. Sandra, 17 months. Wowee, time flies. How quick that 17 months went. So there is a heck of a breeze blowing, but it's straight on the nose of the incoming aircraft, so it's not going to pose any problems, I would imagine. Kevin, welcome along. Sorry, just making sure my digital zoom is on. Doesn't look like Ryanair's coming down to us. It's going to take Sierra 5 or 6. 4 even. So looks like another bit of a lull. So should be streaming today till about 3 o'clock or so. I think I'll do without the gloves. It doesn't seem to be that cold yet. I do have them though.
I was very grateful of them this morning. Actually, it seems to have got warmer. So. Should be okay.
Should be. So again guys, if you haven't already done so, please hit that like and subscribe. So it'll be interesting to see if the wave counter works. Looking forward to our first wave. Did you get any waves, Ado?
I think so, yeah, I can see them.
It's hard to see with the sun, I know. Greg, welcome along. So Pegasus from Istanbul, a 321 Neo. It's just coming below 3,400 feet at 202 knots. That's our next inbound. Yeah, I don't think it's too cold so far, but that could change. 10 or 15 minutes with your hands out in the elements. Thinking of organising an international stream out on the next couple of months if you're in.
International stream?
Well, European.
Where?
Huh?
Where to?
I'm not sure. Somewhere busy and close, hotel close to an airport. Hamburg maybe, or Schiphol or... Huh?
I should have to see.
Yeah.
The situation's going.
I'll get a few ideas and dates together and send them. Jan's thinking of going to Dubai in April. I'm going to give it a miss this year, so... So, we can just see Pegasus now on finals. Not sure if the microphone's picking up much of that wind sound. No, it'll probably be April, Helen, I would imagine. Sarah Jane, hello again. Nice to see you. Yeah, sir, we have the wave counter. Sheila was saying we should have an F-bomb counter, so... Again, if one of the mod want to hit exclamation mark map, we can see how far Flying Pigs is away. I can see it way off in the distance there. So I've turned the digital zoom off this stream because I noticed watching back on the last stream, even though it can get you very, very close, the quality was a bit muck, so I would definitely prefer quality over closeness. Sun Express taking off on the opposite runway. Ms. Wolves, not sure if I said hello. Just trying to, and there it is. So as you can see, it's quite a bit away. Yeah, mods, feel free to put any of our fellow streamers links in the chat. There's definitely no shortage of top quality streamers. Sarah, I think actually Harry Potter was either filmed there or they modelled the library on that, as far as I know. It was amazing now, in fairness. I think Porto is probably one of the nicest cities I've been to so far. It's the second largest city in Portugal, Lisbon being the first. But definitely looking forward. Like, I was looking at the weather yesterday and it was 19-20 degrees. Whereas when we were there 2 weeks ago, it rained for the entire 5 days, but still an absolutely amazing spot. Definitely can't wait to get back. So Pegasus in from Istanbul on a Neo. Can this be our first wave to test the counter? Again, it's going to be very hard for me to see the waves because when I turn facing the aircraft, the sun is hitting me right in the face. So if you do see the wave, let me know. Yeah, no, it was amazing, Sarah, especially if you like walking, because a lot of walking in Porto, but the taxis are cheap. I think it was only 3 or 4 quid, I think, for... So again, I can't see now if we're getting waves. Do let me know. So, as I said, Pegasus in from Istanbul. I couldn't see, I can't see in the sun. 2 waves we got, excellent, we'll add that to the counter.
Right, I'm out of here.
Peace out, brother. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. Enjoy the stream.
Thank you very much. Now, let me figure out if I can add this wave. I wonder will we class it as one wave or two waves? What do you think, guys? One wave or two waves class it as? Boom. Cannot see. Open. First wave, right. There we go. That should be it, I think. I hope. NATO's away. Yep, wave counter is working. 2, we want another one, right? Okay. There we go, 2. We'll take a second for the software to update. God, I can't get over how breezy it is. Oh. Yeah, the only sunglasses I have are Polaroid sunglasses, so if I put them on I won't be able to see the screen, so next in we've Aer Lingus in from Geneva. EINSC. Focus camera. Again, I've no idea if we're getting waves. The sun is cutting the eyeballs out of me. Yeah, only any of the sunglasses I have, unfortunately, they're polarized, so that's why pilots aren't allowed to use polarized sunglasses either, because they can't see their LCD screens. We got a wave. Okie dokie. Over at 3. Let's check them out on the old Amazon. A little bit of a smoky touchdown there for Aer Lingus. Again, as I said, the breeze is quite strong, but it's blown directly at them, so not going to pose too much problems for them unless the wind drops suddenly, but even then I think they should be okay. Next up we have a Gulfstream, and that's followed by, oh, we have a Wookiee, an E190 E2. Hopefully it'll get down here to us. Sierra 5, we might get the Wookiee sound and the wave, but the Gulfstream is next. Not giving me any information where it's coming in from, but it is a Gulfstream G650 ER. which is there. And then we're followed by the E2 Wookiee. Yeah, Sandra, I concur. This little Gulfstream looks like it's just floating. Actually, I do think the gloves are going to have to go on in a minute. Tomo, welcome along, my friend. Now, Gulfstream, are you going to get down to us? I would imagine not. Ooh, pretty looking livery on that one. So, Windrow Wookiee next. EI, what the wook? Anybody wants to do an exclamation mark froggy? So here's our Wookster.
Here's Froggy.
I won't hear it, but you should get those dulcet tones of Froggy. Now, Embraer E190 E2, let's be having you. All the way down, please. I'm a big fan of the green on the tail of this livery. This and Air Baltic, two of my favourite green colours. Looks like it's coming down to us. Have your explanation mark Wookiees at the ready. Again, facing into the sun is doing us no favours. Ah, focus. Nil by wave and Wookiee, it seems. Although we might have got a wave, not 100% sure. Definitely didn't get a Wookiee. Bit of a shame. So 4 minutes out, we have a Ryanair coming in from Turin on a max 8. So there's El Floppo Socko. They did wave, okie dokie. Count number 4. So a max air of Ryanair coming in from Turin next. So wave counter doing its thing up the pilot wave over a Kuig. Yeah, my tickling charms are working, Patricia. Anybody is checking out any of the radars, if there's anything of interest going outbound, let me know and I'll see if I can spin around and get it. So looks like we've a second Max 8 coming in from Newcastle of Ryanair after the first one from Turin, or Turin. I will be looking forward to the summer schedule coming back. And we're back to circa 800 movements at the airport. See, the wind is blowing the camera. So I can just see our first Max 8 way off in the distance, just coming out the finals. So the only good thing is the wind is actually blowing onto me back, which is a lot better than blowing into my face. So hopefully, I have a hood up, so hopefully the wind, or sorry, the microphone is being shielded from the wind somewhat. Whew. So, here's our Max 8 of Ryanair. Oof. So again, this aircraft coming in from Turin, which is in Italy, I think. Safety down, no problems at all. TV inspector, they still do them. So, let's see if you get a wave here. Again, can see nothing. That's probably gonna end up coming down to me, Kerka. Here's our second Ryanair, Max 8 also. We got a wave, excellent. Thanks, Patricia. Oh, twofer. Yeah, I have one of the Ring doorbells, and they're an absolute godsend, especially when you're away. The kids are trying to sneak out into the house. You can just set it up that if anybody comes to the door, you get a notification and look on the camera. This is a bird cam. So next up, Erlingus in from Munich, followed by a Vueling in from Barcelona. Our next two inbounds. God, that sun is making it so hard to see. Here's our Lingus. Nay, good to see you again. Captain waved again, excellent. It's amazing, some days none of the Ryanair crew will wave, and then other days they wave like a maniac. So EI DVL. Fueling in from Barcelona. Lovely yellow socks. I presume Vueling are like the Ryanair of Spain. Iberia being their flagship carrier, I would imagine. See if you get away from these guys. Again, no idea. I can see nothing. So British Airways in from London Heathrow next, an A320, and that's followed by Egyptian Air in from Cairo. The Egyptian airline has the 90-year livery on it. Don't think I've seen that yet. Got the double wave. Thank you so much. Again, British Airways in from London Heathrow. Michael. Yeah, hit it twice, Freddy. Muchas gracias, amigo. So, looking forward to seeing the Egyptian Air 90-year livery. Oh, squeaky brakes. Very squeaky brakes. So, waiting for Egypt Air. That's one way to plane spot. Thanks, Karka. 120 aircrafts. Ryanair, I think, probably have about 500 aircraft at this stage, maybe. As they are the biggest even European airline. So this is our special livery Egypt Air in from Cairo. Oof. Wind. Jesus. I'm surprised there's not actually more bird strikes here, because there's a huge amount of bird activity around the airport. Because the bird banger definitely doesn't deter them in any way anymore. I think they're probably well used to it. Now, the livery looks the same. There might be just a sticker or something on the fuselage. It should be exclamation mark weather. I'll have a look now in a second. Not sure if that was a wave or not. I could put the weather on there manually alright, but I'm not sure if it's... Do you know what it is? It's probably behind the wave counter. That's probably what it is. Oh no, there it is working. I don't know. Obviously fiddling too much, as per usual. So, KLM in next, not a Wookiee, an E90. Not an E2. I did, just I didn't test the weather. It was a half a bag of cans. Then, afternoon, another wave. Thanks, Helen. Give her a knee. So, Helen, 19 months, amazing support. Thank you so much. Congratulations, and thanks for the wonderful support. Where is aircraft? There is aircraft. So this is our KLM. Again, not a Wookiee. and that's followed by a Ryanair in from Naples. Oh, nearly a slip at the tongue there. Oh, sorry. Do love the blue of the KLM livery. The Embraer is an aircraft I've never been on either. Nearly a nipple slip, absolutely, Kierka. Whoa. I would stop pretty quickly. Sierra 4, I would imagine. So, Ryanair next. I wonder if it's actually much different when you're actually on the aircraft. You probably don't notice any difference. Oh, bit of a bounce and a rocky rolly for Ryanair. Next up we have a Citation XLS Plus. Not giving me information on where it's coming from. Well, I could probably zoom out the map and see. Hang on. Ooh. Coming from Stuttgart. Sorry, I'm trying to... Now, so... Ah, track plane. Again, not sure if we got it. So I can see our Citation way off, just turning onto finals. Got the wave. You've read that? Just gonna wait for that citation to get a little bit closer. I'd actually love to travel on the A220s with a Wookiee. Here's our citation in from Stuttgart. Now, it would be very doubtful if this is going to come down to see us at Sierra 5. Absolutely no chance, I would imagine. Have our first ATR of the stream, EIHPJ, coming in from Birmingham. 11-year-old ATR 72600. And then that's followed by our first heavy, our beautiful 787 Dreamliner coming in from Doha. So we've our ATR first and then Dreamliner. Yeah, Helen, remember you saying that? Beautiful Froggy. Let's go to our ATR. I can't remember what one I flew back from Birmingham on. I don't know how you could sleep. I can't sleep in the plane full stop. Absolute butter for the ATR. So we can see our Dreamliner off in the distance there now, coming on to finals. Ruby, hey hey. Not a problem at all. Hope you're having a good Sunday, the same as everybody else. So Sierra 4 for our ATR. Paul. Afternoon. Right, let's... So our first heavy of the stream. 787-9 Dreamliner coming in from Doha. Flight time circa 7 hours. Again guys, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like and subscribe button, would be very appreciative. Too far. I wonder will we get has the Emirates been in yet? Oh, arthritis, nasty, Ruby. Jan has that. I get a little bit of it in the really damp weather in my wrist and fingers because I've broken them several times. Look at that beauty. Now, the last stream was the first time we've got the wave from Qatar, so I wonder will we get it again. They're not known for waving, and plus they have a kind of polarized effect on the glass, so it's hard to see in, but we'll see what we can do. There's a little kid here waving profusely as well, so that might help. Let's see what we can do. No, cannot see. I don't believe there was a wave. So the back of the engine cowl there, you can see the kind of design is there to reduce noise, believe it or not, and to aid better fuel efficiency. Oh, wrong thing. Sorry, I'm just trying to drop the aperture down a little bit. No, nil by wave, feckers. So, Bombard Global, and that's followed by Transavia coming in from Paris. Jeez, when that sun goes in, you really feel the difference in temperature. Yeah, I know people that do suffer from arthritis, and I've heard it can be extremely painful, although I do think there is medication maybe that might help it. I'm not 100% sure. Will we be lucky? Will this come all the way down to Sierra 5 to us? Looks like it might. Be great to get away from these guys. Right, I have to put one glove on anyway because my left hand is starting to get cold. Sorry, burnt me there a second, guys.
Here's Froggy.
The right hand's not too bad because I'm keeping that in my pocket. Oh, that's better. Oh, much nicer. Okay. No, don't think we got the wave. Nil by wave, I believe. Transavia. Nil by wave, thanks for confirming, Patricia. We do have a froggy though. It really does look like a frog. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Now, Transavia are usually fairly good for giving us the wave. I do believe we've had a window open and a salute before on one of our previous streams. Have the tracking on, so hopefully it'll stay in focus. Yep, I can see that wave. Okay, so that was definitely a wave because I could see it. The sun has gone in. Add that to the wave counter. Ever at Aindag? Don't know why I'm speaking Irish. Was that a double wave? Double wave, okie dokie. So another ATR 72-600 coming in from Glasgow, EI Hannah. Ooh, bit sideways there. The right hand wing took a bit of a dip. I think we've a bit of a lull after this one. 8-0. Welcome back again. Thank you for the redirect. Again, if there's anything, I'm going to see if I can turn actually without falling off the thing here, see if I can catch any of the outgoing planes. Oh, I'm like a bleeding contortionist. Oh, that's not good for the back. Definitely not good for the back. Transavia going in around the corner, going to gate. So, looks like we've an Aer Lingus 5 minutes out. EI DVH. 18-year-old aircraft coming in from Budapest. So, it's currently at 5,600 feet at 281 knots. As you can see, a lot of people pulled in to catch the incoming aircraft. Yeah, they're very inconsiderate. Wish they'd make the pillars a bit bigger. Or what would be even cooler is stand one pillar on top of the other pillar. Then again, you need a ladder to get up. Although a couple of our elder streamers needs ladders to get up on the pillars. I'm not quite there yet. Just kidding.
Who owned the nice private jet come in?
Say again?
Who owned that nice private jet?
No clue. It was class though, wasn't it? Yeah. I came in from Stuttgart, that's all I know. Somebody with more money than you and I put together.
A year's wages to fill it up. That nipping today.
Hmm?
There's a bit of a cool breeze today.
Yeah, the wind is cool. Mate, take care. See you all soon. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Hey, no, you know I'm only joking. I should be using a ladder. Being from a health and safety background and all. Let's see where our Aer Lingus is. 3 minutes out. And there's a Ryanair after that. EI Hat. That's coming in from Faro. But Aer Lingus from Budapest is first. Plenty of burbs, yeah. We do check filter all messages, yes. So we're just waiting for the next inbound to get a little bit closer. Lots of burbs. Possibly, Edo, possibly. If the juice gets any more expensive, I won't be smoking that either. Big difference between €5 for a bottle up to €12 now. Darth Vader. Edo, I am your father. I can see the lights of Aer Lingus there in the distance now. Just checking the batteries. Everything is all good on the battery. Sorry. Now let's see if we can pick this up. Oh, look, a plane. So there's 320 coming in from Budapest. Not sure it'll pick up the twofer. Probably not. Farmer, not sure if I said hello to you. Air Canada on approach. Excellent, thanks Tomo. Wonder, is it a 330 or a Dreamliner? And we have a 330 coming in from LAX as well. So a couple of inbounds on the way now, thank God. Not sure if that was a wave. "787" Tomo says coming in from Canada shortly. Next up, Ryanair in from Faro. And that's followed by our EIGAJ, an 8-year-old 330 coming in from LAX. Sorry, it's not coming in from LAX, it's coming in from LAS, Las Vegas. Got a wave. Excelente. We shall add that to the wave counter. No crack on the plane. Don't believe that was a wave. They were too busy. Oh, yes, it was a wave. Okay. So here's our 330 coming in from Viva Las Vegas. nicely down. So I think all the A330s now are painted in the new livery, I think. I think EI Duo was the last. Air Canada 789, 6 hours late. Oof. I would imagine there's a lot of pissed off passengers on that. Not sure if that was a wave. Freddie, no, haven't seen him in a while. Ryanair from Milan next, followed by an A320 coming in from Prague, Aer Lingus. Ryanair definitely seems to travel a lot faster taxiing. Time is money. That's why they don't wave to us, they don't have time to wave. Kerka, I'm starving. Now, if you're making a lemon drizzle cake or a carrot cake, oh, love it. So waiting in anticipation for our Air Canada Dreamliner. Coming in from Toronto, I would imagine. Feck you, Kerka. and me both, Kierka. Still like it though. Yeah, sorry, I haven't moved away. I'll move it back now in a second. Again, not sure, can't see. Sorry, I moved the mic back there now. Yeah, I don't like overly sweet things. Derek says EAV is still in the old livery. Thanks, Derek. Welcome along. If anybody knows how much it is to paint an aircraft, I would imagine it's probably, I don't know, 20, 30,000 maybe. Imagine a lot of paint goes into it. Again, I think that was nil by wave. I'll bear me there a second, need to do something. Oh, Freddy, you're killing me. I think I'm doing a prawn linguine 50 to 100k. Holy shiza. I wouldn't know, David. So 2 Ryanairs and an Aer Lingus as our next 3 inbounds. Was that a wave, Sheila? Brian, welcome along. Thanks, Sheila. Added. Second of our Ryanairs before our Aer Lingus. It's a bit of a mix of both, Kierka. I asked ChatGPT to create a HTML code which I've injected in. I think if you use Flight 24 Direct, you can get done for its copyrights, whereas if you use it through ChatGPT, it writes a code. I think I'll know soon enough if it gets flagged. Yeah, Helen, I've done quite a lot of research on it and watched a lot of videos on coding and how to use the coding, and I thought it was quite simple, but it's not. You have to copy coding and then put it into a notepad and then change it and all sorts of... Once you kind of get the hang of it, here's our Aer Lingus. And then this one's followed by another Aer Lingus. And then a Ryanair. And then we have a Swiss Wookie. And then it looks like we have our 787 Dreamliner in from Toronto. So they're the next couple of inbounds. Now I think that's a wave, is it? I'm not 100% sure. Kiarka, if you ask ChatGPT or one of them to create a browsing source, it'll do it, and then you can just put that into it. It's easy enough. Especially if you're using OBS or something like that, you can just add the source as a browsing code and it'll come up. Easy enough. So we got a wave. I think that's a double wave. Sheila, let me know if it's only a single one and I'll take one. Mel, 7 minutes out. Thanks, Helen. If you need a hand care, could just send me an email or whatever with your... We can jump on a Zoom call or something like that and I can help you out. More than happy to. Single one, okie dokie. Again, when the sun goes in I can see, but when the sun is out, too many clouds, Tomo. I'm not going to get it, I think. Yeah, I think my email address is on the on my YouTube profile thing. Oh, excuse me, guys. Oh. Double noted. So Aer Lingus after this, then we have our Swiss Wookie, hopefully that'll make its way down to us, and then we have Air Canada, and then there's an absolute plethora of inbounds coming in. Freddie, I wasn't a fan of it. Well, I use actually Copilot more than ChatGPT. I find it better myself personally, but it's particularly good for programming. Oh, crow that came into the frame. I even think the autofocus picked it up. Helen, I do agree some of the stuff is absolute pure bollocks, but if you just want simple coding and things like that for web interfaces, I find it very good. The thing with them is though, you really have to have the prompt correct. You really have to be very specific in what you ask it. If you kind of give it any sort of non-specific, you will get absolute shite regurgitated back to you. Now, I do believe this is our Swiss Wookie. So this is our Swiss Wookie. Hopefully it'll come all the way down to Sierra 5. You can see the wing flex of the Dreamliner from Air Canada also. A lot of the images they use as well, Helen, they're low resolution, so there's feck all you can do with them. It's okay if you want it for a thumbnail, but if you want it any bigger than that, just the image absolutely falls asunder. I'm going to move the mic here to see if it'll pick up in the Wookie. By Wookie again. Double wave, and you saw the one. Thanks, Alan. Proper plane. White nose, somebody's been on the powder. Anyway, good go. Very kind support, Paul. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Oh, the thing is the sidekick of John from Drones and Planes needs no introduction. Sorry. I had the microphone on the front of the camera to see if it could pick up the Wookiee, which we didn't get. Apologies. Aer Lingus from Turin in next, followed by a Ryanair, which is coming in from Rome, and then we have another ATR 72-600 coming in from Edinburgh, and we have a Gulfstream 650ER. It's the second one of the stream. That's in after. Yeah, no, sorry, I did have the microphone clipped onto the lens hood in case our Swiss gave us a Wookiee, but nil by Wookiee. Thanks for that, Kierke. That's a thank you for you, Paul, Vision Thing. Donated 5 memberships. Very kind indeed. Yeah, it's working out well. If only I could see the waves. Keith, thanks a million. Just subscribe to the Members Club. Again, guys, your support is really appreciated, so thank you very much. If someone can give an explanation, thank you to Keith. As Aer Lingus touches down. So after this Aer Lingus, we have a 787 MAX in from Rome, and then that's followed by an ATR in from Edinburgh, EIHDI. Again, not sure if we're getting the waves. ADO's 19 months. Wow. Planta Ado. Ado's been with me since the beginning, and so have a lot of more of you guys. We got the wave from Mel. Excellent, makes it even more special. So again, Ado, congrats and thanks a million for your support. And Brian from KC Rally, fellow streamer from this location, 17 months, amazing support. Again, not 100% sure. The glare is making it hard to see. Hey, you're more than welcome. I can only use one camera at a time, so feel free to borrow it as long as you need. So I think that was a single wave, as I can hear the bird banger out in the distance as our ATR 72-600 comes in. A little bit sideways for this ATR. Looks like this ATR is going to get down to us, Sierra 5. Breeze is picked up here again. Sorry, fiddling with knobs. Yep, HDI. No, I just have to change settings on the camera just to the ever-changing lighting conditions. Now, oh, this does look like it's going to get down to us. Or maybe not. Oh, wind's picking up again. Yeah, I'm not sure why that is. Some of them don't show up. It's a nice looking aircraft. Does that say Buzz? Can't read it. From Farnborough. Thanks, Brian. That's our second G650 on the stream. Next up, I believe, is an ATR EIGPO. I think we had that in your stream, Ado. So it's return visit coming in from Donegal. Biz. Thanks, Ado. No glasses on. So, this landed on Ado's stream earlier on. It's second leg, or maybe third leg. Little ATRs are workhorses. They're constantly back and forwards to short destinations. Oh, sideways. Ah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, that ADSB exchange I was trying to integrate into OBS, but just couldn't get it to work. So, GPO down safe and sound. An Aer Lingus in from Faro next. And then that's followed by... Oh, what's going on here? Another Aer Lingus from Rome. Sorry, I think I had a little outage there for a second. Yeah, my glasses are on my hat, hey, but the problem is I only need my glasses to see small things. No smart comments, please. If I look up anywhere else, I won't be able to see anything, so I tend to just squint. Hey, do you the man. Thanks a mil. I don't know whether that's our regular Sarah Jane that received that membership or another Sarah Jane, but thank you anyway, Ado. There you go, Buzz, or Biz even, belongs to Dennis O'Brien. Breeze is picked up here again. Second one of our Aer Lingus. After this one, we have one of the new Exol oars coming in from Charles de Gaulle. Well, it's actually not one of the new ones, it's 4-year-old at this stage, to be honest with you. EILRG. I stand corrected, Helen, thank you. Oh, nearly got blown off. Yeah, there's a wave, double wave, I saw that one. So, a double wave. It's Dub Crow. Just sitting chilling out. Yeah, pity you couldn't get air miles for the local flights. So that double wave has been counted, up to 28 waves from the flight crew so far. So next up, Airbus A321 LR, coming in from Charles de Gaulle in Paris, and then that's followed by a Ryanair coming in from Barcelona on a MAX 8. So I was in Porto, I think it's 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks maybe, and had the pleasure of flying on the MAX 8 both there and back. A very pleasant experience, very quiet. I was actually surprised how quiet the MAX 8s are. There is a video of the takeoff and landing on the channel as well, if anybody wants to check it out. But it was really quiet compared to the really high droning sound of the 320s on takeoff. Much quieter. Ooh, a bit of a bumpy there, but they've Helen and Patricia, you've nearly flown on all the fleet at this stage. You're over and back so often. Oh, I'd say it took off in a 60 seconds probably, Patricia, or Helen I should say, sorry. It's amazing how quick they... Is that rain? Please don't tell me that's rain. Right, bear with me there guys, I think we're going to get a splatter of rain, so I need to get the rain cover. Bear with me 2 secs. I'm just going to point that there. Now, my luck now, I'm going to jump off the pillar and the wind's going to catch me camera. Anyway, back in a sec. Just have to get everything ready just in case it does rain. Now, okie dokie, we're all sort just in case. Shredderhead, long time no see. Good to see you. So, max 8 of Ryanair. Pretty sure we didn't get a wave. Yeah, no, I think there's a band coming in all right. Depending on how bad it gets, I might be okay. I just nil by a wave. I don't fancy. I do have a rather sore throat, so where's he gone? Oh, he's there. I don't fancy sitting out in the rain, but we'll see how we go. John, welcome along. Again, guys, if you're new to the channel, please hit the like button and the subscribe. Yeah, I hope so, Ado. I'm due to stream till 3 and then I have to go and see me mammy, so 3 o'clock is the cut-off, unless it absolutely belts out of heavens. Very smoky touchdown from Ryanair. $18 months, Patricia. Thank you so much. Thank you coming your way, Patricia. And Patricia sent a membership. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. I think that was a wave from the, oh no, pilot, captain gave us one. I think the first officer gave us one too. Definitely got one from the captain's seat. Will we get to 30 waves? So, another Ryanair from Santander on a max 8. It's our next inbound. Double wave, I think Sheila says. So there you go, 30 pilot waves so far. We possibly could have missed one or two, but we certainly have 30. Again, Patricia, thanks a million for all your support. I really do appreciate it. There's Transavia taken off. Landed here about 30 minutes ago, maybe a little longer. Some of these airlines really quick to turn around things. Oof, the wind is picking up. Ooh. So next up is a plane I've never heard of, a King Air 250. Beach King Air 250. It's a new one for me. It's a 9-year-old aircraft. I think there's only been 3, Freddie. So I'm looking forward to this next aircraft. Never seen one before. Now I wonder, can I... Oh, I can. So I can see the King Air way off in the distance. Kerka said it's a medical. It's a diverting, or is it just coming here as a medical flight, Kerka? Hello. So, here we go. A King Air, Beach King Air 250. I actually want to record this, so... There's never any chance of it coming down here to us. A320 of BA coming in from London Heathrow is our next inbound. Then a Ryanair from Amsterdam. Yeah, there's a little robin sitting here beside me. Dub Crow chilling out. Waiting for our next inbound. United taking off the opposite runway. Now where is this aircraft? There we go. I can hear the little splatter of raindrops. Yeah, 757 correct, Helen. So BA from London Heathrow. I'm gonna have to put the rain cover on, guys. Bear with me there, sorry. Sorry, bear with me. Sorry, I'm just trying to get that rain cover on. Doesn't help when the wind is blowing everything everywhere. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hopefully that'll do it. Yeah, sorry Helen, I think we do need an F-bomb counter. You can do explanation mark F-bomb. Bet you to it, Kierka. Next up we have a 737 2E coming in from Barcelona. And that's followed by another Ryanair. Why is that, Helen? I thought too we only flew here in the summer schedule. Oh dear, that's not good, Helen. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the 2E liveries. They might give us a wave though. I think that was a wave. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I've never flown them Shredderhead. Actually, come to think of it, I've only ever really flown even Ryanair or Aer Lingus. Emirates obviously to Dubai, and Delta back many moons ago when I was going to the States. Apart from that, I think everything else has been Aer Lingus would be my preferred carrier. Although the last couple of Ryanair flights, I must say, I could not fault them at all. Staff always seem a little bit grumpy, but There was a big flock of birds just after going across the runway. I think they were starlings. Not sure if that was a wave, guys. So, flying pencil next. Dash 8, coming in from Luxembourg. Sorry, I should be able to get this dash now. I call this one a flying pencil. This one looks more like a pencil. Would you get the twofer? Cool. Ooh. I agree, Helen. They're the most clumsy looking aircraft. Hopefully it'll come down to us. Looks like it might. No, Sierra 4. Yeah, it's just they're odd looking. Ryanair next. Not sure whether the camera caught the flare going up there, the banger. There's another one just to the left of the aircraft. I'm not sure if the camera's picking her up. Oh, a little bit of sideways action there, just as a touchdown. So Ado definitely got the better of the weather in the morning stream. Can we add a wave to the counter? I do believe that's one. Let me know whether it was a single or a double wave. I'm nearly positive first officer waved. Both waved, excellent. I definitely saw the FO wave. Bird banger is banging like a maniac. The birds are still just sitting looking at them, so could you imagine? I think that's a double wave again. Do let me know. Oh, odd socks, he just copped it, yeah. ATR next in from Aberdeen, EIGZV. Single wave that time. Thank you guys. So ATR up next. Thanks for that, Kierkegaard. Every day is a learning day. Yeah, I've seen some of them on the really kind of weird short runways. ATR down, no problems at all. I would imagine Sierra 4 for the ATR. Just as well Ryanair don't fly them, Brian, or they'd have no dashes the way they hit the ground. So, Citation Mustang next, coming in from London City. Registration OE Fog. And this is an 18-year-old aircraft. And then that's followed by a Ryanair. Dave from Denver. Good to see you. I presume it's morning to you. Good morning. Little posh plane next. And then that's followed by a Ryanair. God, that wind is picking up again. So, just waiting for this private plane to get a little bit closer. Let's see if I can get onto it. It's quite a bit away. There we go. Autofocus should lock on now in a second. As they're flying into a headwind, it'll slow them down pretty quickly, so the chances of it coming down to Sierra 5 are probably slim. We have two hopes, Bob Hope and No Hope. Actually quite a good mix of aircraft today in the stream. Yeah, OE Fog, cool registration. In from London City Airport. Now this has to be Sierra 4. I like what you did there, Rado. Mustang Sally. You're gonna have that song in my head now. No, Sierra 4. So, a couple of froggies on the stream today. So, not that one. Ryanair in from Malaga, and then followed by another ATR, and yes, it is EI Chunky Monkey, aka EI Fat, coming in from Manchester. I'm not sure if Fat was on your stream earlier on, Ado. Thanks, Len. If it does start bucketing out of heavens, I shall be cutting the stream short. What time is it now? 20 some. Due to finish at 3, so hopefully the rain will keep away till then. No problems for the Ryanair. Definitely the captain waved. I'm not sure about the first officer. Thanks, Edo. So we definitely got an FO wave. I'm not sure if we got the... Or sorry, the captain wave. I'm not sure if the first officer waved. Yeah, no, I definitely don't want to get stuck in the rain. Single wave, thanks Patricia. Added to the wave count. I'm not sure about the captain. I'm going to just leave it at the 1, I think. There you go, the pocket rocket, the helm was on. Oh, well, that's a bit away, Ada, so I might be okay. That's... Oh, there's the bird banger. Now, where's the IFAT gone? There we go. Yeah, the rain's going to come in from behind me, so... So, EI Chunky Monkey, down safe and sound. I just want to take a look behind me and see what the rain look. Yeah, it definitely looks a bit ominous, that's for sure. So, EI Fat, or Circumference, or whatever nickname you want to give our little ATR 72. So, Embraer E190 coming in. And then we have a Mitsubishi Challenger 850. And that's coming in from Cambrai, I think. Not sure where that is, but anyway. Ireland Ellen, welcome along. The fact that you're saying good morning would lead me to believe you're state bound somewhere, I would imagine. So, British Airways. Canterbury, France. Thank you, Ado. So, an Embraer E190 of British Airways. That's followed by our little 850 Mitsubishi. I I can see way off in the distance. It's pronounced Shawbury. Thank you, Kierka. So I wouldn't imagine the little Mitsubishi is going to get down to us here in Sierra 5. And after our Mitsubishi we have a pair of Ryanair. So this is our Mitsubishi 850 coming in from France. Sean. Ooh, bit of a left wing dip there on touchdown. Come all the way down to us, you know you want it. Looks like it's gonna get to us, I'd say. Yep. So, looks like it's coming all the way down to Sierra 5 to us. Merde! I give up. You know me in pronunciations. It took me about 5 weeks to get Kierke's name right. I'm not sure whether that was a co-pilot wave. Sorry, first officer I should say. Yeah guys, as Len said, if you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe, like button, really helps the channel, pushes the content out to more aviation minded people. I wonder, do Ryanair go through more tyres than... Or sorry, rephrase that. No, I won't. I'm going to phrase it that way. Do Ryanair go through more tyres than the likes of Aer Lingus with the A320s? Pilot flying, PF, pilot monitoring. Right, okay, to keep changing it. Yeah, curious. Thanks, Sheila, for bringing that up. Yeah. I don't know why people just don't use their real names. Far easier for me. Len, yeah, I follow quite a lot of them. I follow Thierry, I'm Robin in Flight, John, Drones and Planes, Yeah, they definitely stop quicker radar, that's for sure. I remember coming back from Manchester with young William and Paul, and I felt like my spleen was getting pulled out through my belly button. Then again, I was on a stream and somebody was calling me vlogging instead of vlogging. I had to think about it, though, before I said it. Although the two landings I had into Porto and into Dublin were very smooth now. So I would think it depends. Now there was no real wind as such, so. Yeah, Len, you should. Pilot gave us a wave. Captain, I should say. Lovely smell of aviation fuel there and a blast of heat. Hello. See who's up next. Next up, another ATR in from Edinburgh, EIHPK, and then that's followed by a Ryanair. Yeah, if they made an aftershave that smelled like that, Helen, I'd wear it. Not sure how Jan would feel about it though. So we can see our ATR way off in the distance. Yeah, I reckon she probably would, Helen, too, yeah. There's the rain again, blowing on my back. Where's my ATR? Where the hell are you? Ah, there you are. Oh, you guys kill me. So guys, I'm going to finish on this aircraft because the rain is just about to hit and I definitely don't want to get soaked. So this is going to be the last one. Thanks a million to everybody who's joined me here today, who's gifted. Thanks to all your kind support. I'm definitely getting out of here before the rain hits. So not bad going. 35 waves we've got from pilots today on our stream. So we'll use that as the benchmark for future streams to see. So again guys, thanks a million. I really do appreciate you hanging out with me here today, and I shall catch you all very, very soon. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll catch you all very soon. Take care. Bye.